Welcome back. It's 8:24. About 70% of people who have Alzheimer's live at home. If you want to help your loved one live as independently as possible, it's usually better for them. There's some new free resources that can help you care for your loved ones because it is a challenge. Steve Bose owns Liberty Home Instead Senior Care, and he's here to talk about some of those resources. My grandmother had Alzheimer's. We tried to leave her in her own home for as long as possible, and it seems like those familiar cues really help them to remember for as long as possible who they are, where they are. But it gets really challenging sometimes. My father took care of her for a while, and then my sister, and it's hard to do.
It is very difficult, Lauren. As you mentioned, 70% of people with Alzheimer's disease are living in the home, and it's very difficult for those family caregivers. It's frustrating, it's challenging. Oftentimes they feel alone, like there's nothing out there, no one out there to help them. They don't have the resources to do this. But Home Instead Senior Care has developed some resources recently for the family caregiver. And one of them, probably the best one, is a workshop that we have. We have one going on tonight in Overland Park on 87th Street at the Home Instead Senior Care office, and then again on September 11th, and then one in Liberty.
Week, right?
Yeah, right. And then one in Liberty on September 17th in our office in Liberty. So that's one of them, and it's a great opportunity for families to get together, to share stories. It's actually kind of a support group in a way, but we go through a Competence to Care kit that lays out a lot of different scenarios that family members work through and how to work with different challenging behaviors.
Oh, it gets really difficult. It's hard not to take it personally sometimes because as they deteriorate, for example, they start to confuse you with other family members or have a hard time remembering who you are. They get more and more paranoid because they're having difficulty recalling things. And it's difficult to not take it personally, to reassure them that they are safe and you do have their well-being at heart.
That's true. And another resource that Home Instead Senior Care has developed is the mobile app, which is called Alzheimer's and Other Dementias Daily Helper. And that will be available September 16th. And basically they go to iTunes and download that free app, and you have just a lot of search topics. So, for example, if mom or dad can't recognize who I am, what do I do? So you can put a search in, and they can give you some tips on that, or mom and dad are wondering, or someone's wondering how to deal with those different challenging situations.
Speeds up the process rather than having to go and look online.
Exactly, and then you're not going to the, if you don't have the ability to go to the workshop, that sort of thing. Another great resource I want to tell you about is helpforalzheimersfamilies.com. It's a great website out there that family members can go to, or anyone can go to, and it's got links to other resources. It's got a lot of examples, like a video clip of how do I deal with this challenging behavior. It also has this list of all the workshops that are coming up. So you just punch in your zip code, and it'll bring up the nearest workshop that's available for you.
Excellent. And those are free?
They are.
Okay.
They are.
I urge you to take advantage of every tool that you can. We saw this summer with Helen Cook's family, the woman who wandered away and was eventually found dead. It's extremely challenging to take care of these people. So
it is.
Whatever you can come up with that helps you, find it. Those free workshops, again, first one is tonight. You can reserve a spot by calling the number on your screen, 816-792-8077. Well, it's a rule that goes all the way back to when the mob ruled Kansas City. One local leader, though, now says he wants to do the same thing, wants things to stay the same.